Hey,
Hello.
how you doing,
Okay.
Mama?
Good. Sorry
I
that took a
get
minute. Actually, in that time period, someone on Instagram showed me a fake
yeah.
Instagram, and I was reporting it to on my little that I needed to report. So that's this one.
Oh no, it. Okay, people. This is the third time we tried this,
I know.
and I am not going to do the particulars. Be honest with you, I don't feel like going through all that today. So y'all already know what the fuck it is. And I am here with Smoke Buddy number 3, baby girl Gracie. How you doing today, baby?
I'm good. I'm pretty good. How are
Yeah,
you?
I'm frustrating because, like I was telling you before, I hate when I'm on other people's time, and it feels
Yeah.
like no one ever on your time. You always on everybody else's time, but
Right?
no one there on your
Literally, I'm
time.
always waiting on other people, and I'm so considerate of other people's time all the fucking time.
Sitting here like, yeah, first I wait for the weed man. He take it forever,
Uh-huh.
and then me and you start, which I knew this was going to happen. It always happens because that's just my luck. He decides he wants to pop up right when I'm in the middle, right when we start this shit. So I'm
Uh-huh.
like, God. And then another show that I supposed to record today with 2 other shows. One got canceled. Condolences. Yeah, I ain't gonna say who, but condolences to that person and their loss and their family. That was understandable. The other one got pushed back because I guess she wasn't in place yet. So which I supposed to did her before you at eight
Right.
o'clock. It got pushed back to 9, and then which I understand people. I get that. But
Mhm.
sometimes it feels good when people are on your time.
Yeah.
It just
No, I
makes
agree.
me period. I swear to God, it just woo. Yeah, I'm like, plus how was your week?
It was actually pretty good. I for the most of it. Actually, for all of it, I was in Miami for like a whole week.
Oh, most definitely.
So
So
yeah, that
let's
was fun.
Miami because you were there basically shooting, doing a bunch of content shoots or what have
Oh
you.
yeah. Yeah, I was there. I was at
Um.
a content house, and then for most of the week, and then the last few days, it was just me at a hotel.
Oh,
But
okay. So
I
so
was shooting, huh?
no. Go ahead. Go ahead. What you about to say?
Okay, well, I was about to say who I was shooting with. I feel like that was what you were going to ask.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first content house I stayed at, it was Ken from BBW Highway, and
Mm-hmm.
also does like Thick as Fuck and Welcome to Porn Life. It was his content house,
Mm-hmm.
and there were so many people there. Who all was there? The male talent was Don Prince and Bones Montana. They were great.
Mm-hmm.
Filmed some content with both of them, and then it was me, Bones' girl from Milan, Freak Tales, Jada. I forget. I don't know. There were so many people. There were literally so many people that came in and out of the house. Like some people only stayed one night. Some people lived
Mm-hmm.
in Miami, so they just came during the day to shoot. There's a lot of people.
Okay. 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 Then, and you was able to get a lot of content shots.
Oh yeah, definitely. And thankfully, like Ken shot all of it, so it's all gonna look nice and clean and professional and exactly what I want. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
and a group, the photographer Doug was there, and I love working with Doug. He's a great photographer.
And he the one that took the
Yeah,
picture that you
so
showed me, right?
yeah, he's been taking like all my pictures recently.
Yeah. Yeah. He been doing some amazing work. So, what's some of
uh,
the scenes that you did? Type scenes that you did while he was there?
I did two threesomes. I was supposed to do a gangbang, but unfortunately, too many like male. There wasn't enough male talent. There's plenty of female talent to go around, but not enough
Yeah, I can
male
hear that.
talent. Yeah. But I did get a couple of threesomes in. Oh, and Magic Montana was there. I can't believe I forgot Magic Montana. He was part of one of the threesomes. Um, yeah, and then just some regular, just solo boy girl scenes. Oh, we did a scene where I'm like squirting on the balcony. and it
Ooh.
leads into the sex scene, whatever. It's pretty fun. I did a lot of squirting actually over the
Yeah,
week.
because I saw this one video that you had up where you had an ankle hook, excuse me, an anal hook in your ass, and you had
Oh yeah,
the
I
tie
literally
shit.
filmed that one last night.
And I
I
was
filmed
like,
that
God
last.
damn, she's squirting. Where did you get the anal hook?
I ordered it online, probably like adamandeve.com or some shit like that. I don't know, random sex.
Yeah, you ready for a damn BDSM scene for real? you,
Okay, see,
it's time for you to have one.
it's so much easier doing that type of shit with yourself, though.
Yeah.
Like giving that type of trust to another person. Like I don't
Uh,
like being tied up like that. Like it response, like not being able to. It freaks me out so much. So I
uh,
have to. It has to be with like I can't just do a BDSM scene with anybody. Like I can't
mm-hmm.
want to dominate me like that. Like I have to be
Oh
like
no, oh no.
really cool with the
Because
person, and like I would
mm-hmm,
probably have to do like an actual BDSM scene, like off camera, just one on
mm-hmm,
one with the person, just so I
mm-hmm,
used to all that shit. Like I would not do it straight right
mm-hmm.
on camera.
Yeah, because the way I used to do it was we never did it the first session, and I preferred that we got to know each other and develop trust before we even did it.
Right. Absolutely.
Because the simple fact that yeah, you can cause a lot of triggers to pop up
Oh,
when you
absolutely.
come to BDSM, period.
Especially knowing myself, that's exactly why I'm like that.
Yeah.
It's for BDSM scenes, and but I'm like, I'm not. Unfortunately, I'm not that type of person. I'm not that type of traumatized person.
Mm-hmm,
They're traumatized to the point where they love doing that shit and can do it with anyone.
mm-hmm. Oh no, because even but see, not every BDSM scene is a hardcore BDSM scene, or even for
Yeah.
bondage. Some of it can be just ordering the girl around. Like I did a BDSM scene, which I'm mad I fucking lost it, where the girl had the anal plug, the animal anal plug, where she was where she supposed to be? She supposed to be a cat. And,
Yeah.
and basically I had her crawl around. She sniffed up my leg and then just started giving me the whole full scene. Pretty well. I
Yeah.
was just ordering her around, little slap on the face, not,
Yeah.
period. And at the end of it, I came in this bowl and she licked it out the bowl.
Interesting.
And I was mad that I lost that fucking scene because I lost the scene because of, I can't remember, was it the hard drive? I lost the scene. I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah.
And I hate when you lose a scene, especially one that that is hot that would make money. Because we did a BJ scene like that, then we did a full blown, and the cameraman filmed it.
Yeah.
And yo, I went back and looked at that
Damn.
shit, and then my computer crashed, and I thought I saved to my hard drive, it was gone. It was
Wow.
gone. Yeah, because they call that what is called primal fetish, where the girl pretend to be an animal type shit. Now I'm pretty sure you'd be willing to do some shit like that.
I'm not really into pet play or anything like that.
Uh, it's not really a pet play. It's more of like you wear the anal plug and you pretend, and I guess you pretend to be an animal per se. I guess, or what have you.
Yeah,
But
the licking it out of the bowl thing, I wouldn't do that. Like I'm not into degradation and like that type
mm-hmm,
of degradation. Like you can call me like a whore, slut,
mm-hmm.
whatever, that type of shit. But like I don't know, physical degradation, like no
you
thanks. I don't like
you
that. You still gotta
more
baby me a
you
little bit. Like I'm still like I'm
yeah
still like
yeah.
baby
See,
me a
that what I'm
little
saying. You're
bit.
not a hardcore slut. No, you a brat. That's what you are. You
Yes.
you know what I'm saying. You a
Yeah.
brat. Say a princess. You gotta be coddled.
I mean, I can take a lot, but
No,
I don't want to like don't say something that's gonna don't make me do something or say something that's gonna make me be like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? Like, what are you telling me to do? Like, like I don't know.
no. What I get from you is that you you'll do better with a daddy dom than a regular dom. Somebody that would, cause what people don't understand when you come to a brat sub is that you don't. It's not about spanking them. It's about catering to them to have them cater to you.
Right. And
Right.
like the whole aftercare thing, like people ask for BDSM scenes, but never talk about aftercare. I'm like, how do I know that you're gonna be able to take care of me the way I need to be taken care of after this intense ass scene? You know?
Oh no, aftercare was always a must in my son. Over there,
Absolutely,
rub her head and give her a hug and kiss on the forehead. It's okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing that a lot of people don't realize is that there's aftercare in porn. There's aftercare when it comes to a scene. Because you got to, I guess, come down off of it. And a lot of times, and a lot of times male times don't take the time out to aftercare the girl that just
they
shot
don't give
me.
a fuck. They're like, yeah, let me slap this bitch around. I don't give a fuck. Like, they do not care at all. Some of them don't even think about what they're saying. Like, they just say shit. Like, I'm like, no, thank you. I'm not gonna give that type of person that kind of control over me, you know?
Yeah. But even outside of the BDSM scene, guys don't give aftercare to girls, period.
No, absolutely not. Most dudes take a shower, if that. They usually just take a hoe bath in a sink, and then I might get a hug after when they leave.
Oh no,
but that's rare.
Because even with me, even after we film, I'll sit there, we'll talk, we'll smoke, we kick it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. So now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of them I have smoked with, but if it's like a website scene, it's the content trades. The content people I trade with, like, we're more chill. But if it's just like a scene for a website, like, usually the male talent, they don't give a fuck. Like, they just show up, get their dick hard, bust a nut, and peace out. Like,
yeah. But see, to me, that's why I always never really wanted to go Hollywood. I actually the content trade shoots way better than if I went work for a major company or anything, because to me, the content trade scenes work better than a lot of girls that I worked with. Their content trade scenes was better than the paid scenes to me.
Yeah.
And the fact that you get the opportunity to get to know the male talent, y'all get to kick it a little bit, conversate beforehand. Because to me, I always, because which trip me out is I'm sitting about to do content trade with you. I'm sitting here trying to establish a rapport with you, and we conversate, and then you gonna see something. Well, you being worrisome. I'm like, woman, I ain't talked to you in 2 weeks. How the fuck I'm being worrisome? Because you got an attitude because your butt at the club ain't making no fucking money, ain't nobody pulling up. You want to take it out on me? Fuck you.
Right. Damn.
You know, period. You speaking about that, yeah, because you the content trade and it. Tell everybody the difference between the content trade shoots that you do versus when you work with a company. The major differences. Since you brought that up.
Difference is money. Usually, if I get paid for a website, I get paid. Some content trades I do get paid for. If they're like a big page, I'm gonna charge you a little something. But if I'm cool with them, like, trade. And then with the websites, I don't get the content. But with the trades, I do, obviously. And usually with the websites, I don't collaborate on the ideas at all. I show up, they tell me what to do, they tell me what to wear, they tell me what to look like, and then we shoot. But with the content trades, it's fun because you get to collaborate more and actually put some ideas together, and like, not just, most of my content trades are gonzo. They're just like, just fucking like.
Yeah, I was about to say it ain't much thought in it.
Yeah, ultimately that's what people want to see is the fucking. But with some people, like, I've gotten to do a little bit more like role play type of things. Just a little bit, not like heavy. But just
I'm gonna tell you the biggest misconception
in the beginning, Huh?
No, I'm gonna tell you the misconception. Not
what
people think that they just want to see fucking. Not true. People do want to see that role play. People do want to see the setup of the scene, for example.
Yeah, and like I want to show my personality a little bit more, and I want to show like websites, other websites. I'm like, yeah, you can see my talents, but I'm like, personalities. So I'm like, you saw my
Yeah.
face, like there's more to me. I'm like because you know, all mainstream. I mean, it's gonna be a minute before I can, if I ever work with anything mainstream. But
Yeah,
you know,
it's coming.
they do a lot of. We'll see, but they
Yeah.
do a lot of, you know, role play type of stuff, and I want to show like, hey, I've done it. Like I can, you know, hold my own and do more than
Yeah.
just provide pussy, you know.
Oh yeah, because you would have loved me. Everything we would have done was damn near been role scene. Because I can't stand doing them shits. Because to me, the reason why I say this, anybody fuck scene. To be honest with you, anybody can do a fucking fuck scene. That ain't shit. Give me a scene where it's a lead up to it. Give me a scene where I get to hear Gracie talk. Gracie wear a certain outfit. She plays a certain character. You get what I'm saying? Versus, like, for example, like when we're talking about heels, I said, damn, I don't never see you in heels.
No.
You know, period. And back in the day, that was a prerequisite. You had to wear heels in the scene. You know,
I
period. You
know,
didn't
and
even come.
I offer to bring heels every time because it takes up space in my suitcase. So I'm gonna ask beforehand. I don't want to take them and not wear them. But I asked, and they're like, no, no one's gonna be looking at your feet. I'm like, some people are gonna be looking at my feet. It's called a foot
Man,
fetish.
let me let people understand this. Motherfuckers give a fuck about heels because they give a fuck about feet.
I've got
Period.
comments on my hair in videos. Like if my hair is up in a bun versus if it's like
Yeah.
down and like looks pretty, like people are like, "Oh, you need to do your hair." Blah blah blah. I'm like, "Shut up! A bun is a hairstyle."
Yeah. But see, the thing of it is that what people don't realize, fans, first mistake girls make, never underestimate, and producers do, don't underestimate the intelligence of your fans. They want more from you. They get tired of seeing you just fucking.
Yeah.
Because after a while, I don't give a damn how many different outfits or how many different dicks. It's just the same scene with a different dick.
Yeah,
And girls
no,
don't.
that's why I want to do more of this role play type of stuff.
Yeah. So like even with you, like the way I used to do it was I tell a girl, bring 3 pair of heels. I said, bring 1 pair that you can match with anything, and 2 that you know you match with outfits.
Yeah.
My rule was we don't come out of you start to see the heels, we finish in heels. Sometimes you don't even get completely nude. Let me tell you what's also missing. You know how sexy it is to see a girl wear a dress and she pull her tits out and pull it up and that shit squished around her waist, wearing some heels and you fucking the shit out of her? That is a hot look. No one does that no more.
Okay, because
Everybody's just butt ass.
I think it's weird. I didn't realize people would think that's hot. Like I feel weird. I'm like, I feel like this is just too distracting. I'm like, wouldn't they rather I just be naked?
No, because see, the reason why I say that, if me and you supposed to be doing the scene where I'm your boss and you my secretary, how much time you really think we gonna have to fuck?
Yeah.
It's
Not
called,
long.
yeah, you know, period. Sometimes the whole point of it is that it's realism is the look. It's
Yeah.
nothing like, for example, like with you when you was wearing like the outfit that you had on with the jean shorts and the shirt, right?
Yeah.
Automatically, same price, you know I would have done with you. I would have had you be a female mechanic. My car broke down.
I did take a
You
lot of
sitting
car pictures, and I was in like a parking lot area.
bingo. You feel what I'm saying? That's how we start the
Yeah.
scene and what have you. Issue the shorts, this, that, and third. You know, the whole 9. Like I said, even if it's a scene where me and you met at a hotel and you come back to my room, you have on this sex and just so happened it was a party that you went to. So you're dressed up for a party, you know, period. You come in, we get it on. You may not go completely out of that dress. The dress might get pulled out where you have your tits out and your ass out. You feel me? You still got on the heels.
Yeah.
People see that. Because if
Yeah.
that's the case, why would people want to see you still in thigh-high stockings? You would think
Yeah.
you would take them off. That's my point. Actually, that's an actual category. Clothes on.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. I guess it is like more realistic for some people. I didn't think about it that way.
See, what
Like,
happened was, yeah, because think about it, just like the thing I hate the most, motherfuckers start a scene at the pool, but they don't finish the scene at the pool. Now, if that's the case, why don't you get a pool or go to a pool where you know ain't nobody gonna come around and y'all just do the full fucking scene?
yeah.
Or find somebody that's a house that has a pool in the back of it that'll let you use it. You know,
Or at
period.
least do
Is
like a decent transition. Be like, oh, let's finish this, blah, blah, blah.
like,
Don't just like
hold on.
end up in bed.
Oh yeah, they just
Yeah.
they'll sit and she start giving them head at the pool, then the next thing you know, flash day in the room. Ain't no, oh God, the neighbors is out. Let's go in the
Yeah.
house. None of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's no explanation to what's being done. You know, period.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just like I watching what's her name? Big Booty Marley. She's a girl, Marley Moore Entertainment.
Oh, she was at the house. She was at the
Yeah, I
content house.
yeah, I love her to death. But one of the
Yeah, that
scenes
was my first time meeting her. She's
I
great.
hated it. I hated it. She did a gangbang where she was a nerd, right? She didn't do
Yeah.
no nun shit in the fucking scene. She was just dressed as a nun and by 5 dudes.
Yeah.
She didn't do no shit where she came with a rule of like, all you fuckers drop your pants, damn it. You're gonna be punished. She didn't do none of that shit. She just on the bed, moving around,
Just as,
and you know what I'm saying? And then I had a fan to sit there and say, and I never forget, a fan actually said this. Well, damn, did she even speak? Yeah. Fans
I
want to
mean,
see. Yeah, fans want to see that shit. They want to see if you in a nurse outfit. Why are you in the nurse outfit?
yeah, that's true. Add some context.
Yeah. So shoot. So
Um,
go
I
ahead.
mean, speaking about that, the second half of my film is Dick Drainers, actually, which is
Ooh.
probably like a biggest shoot to this day or today. But it was really fun. Obviously, Dick Drainers, but my throat was
Yeah.
definitely sore the next day. I got some ice cream from McDonald's after, and that like soothed my throat. But
Yeah, because no,
and
go ahead, baby.
oh, I
Go
was gonna
ahead.
say like we did like a like a little bit of role play. Like he
Mm-hmm.
was like the weed man, and I was home alone, and like I bought some weed, and that he's super rough, like his shit's super rough.
He
So
did
like
hood
he
role
was
play.
basically, but I looked cute as fuck. I had my hair and like I had my hair and makeup done for me, and that was my first time ever having that done for a shoot ever, and she
Mm-hmm.
killed it. And it looked really cute, and I don't know, it was just like really cutesy, and I don't know, I had a really
Yeah,
good
yeah.
experience
Them the pictures that you
working.
had with your glasses, the pigtails, and the white t-shirt.
No, that was just a shoot that I did for with Doug. But with
Okay.
Dick Drainers, like I had my hair, she like curled my hair,
Damn.
and I had like I know it was really cute, and I had like pink eyeshadow, like shadow, like it looks so good. I don't know, it was really cute. And I had this pink dress on, this
Mm-hmm.
pink really short dress on. Of course, I showed my ass off.
Mm-hmm. It's such a nice ass too. Yeah, shit.
Promo for it. Like I can't wait for him to
Oh,
start
I
posting
can't
about
wait
it.
too. Because yeah, he be face fucking the hell out of them girls. And then at first I thought he was just doing BJ. Then I saw him start fucking them. I said, oh, so
Oh,
this is straight up they fucking now this bitch. Okay,
oh
okay.
yeah, no, we did a bunch of shit. Like we were in the bedroom that he filmed in, like the little pink bedroom or whatever. But then we ended some stuff on the couch. Well, we ended it on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was a lot of pretty much just everything. But I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. I told him my do's and my don'ts, and he respected it. Like it was chill. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was a good experience. I've no
And this was
complaints about
content
it.
or he paid you for this?
No, he paid me for it.
Okay. Yeah, I know he don't do content. He don't do content trade too
No,
tough.
no. I mean, I wish I could have gotten that content. Maybe one day he'll do a content trade
Yeah.
with me. But
Shoot, well, I mean, yeah, the Dick Trainer, he been around for a minute and he done a lot of big names.
I
So how did
know
you
that's why I'm excited for him to start posting.
almost So tell me about the shoot when you walked in. You know, what was your thought process? How was your
Okay,
feeling?
well,
Was
he
your
lives in a nice ass building. You know, I'm not gonna dox him or anything, but he lives in a nice ass building in Miami. Really, really tall building, tallest floor, like highest floor I've probably ever been in my entire life, besides when I was in Chicago in that really tall building in Chicago. I
mm-hmm.
forget the name of it. Sears Tower, maybe? I don't know. But I don't know, it was really nice. It was just really chill, really laid back. The makeup artist was there, she was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Really quick. Did my makeup probably in my hair in under an hour. And yeah, we just got started, took some pictures, did some like little videos and stuff like that, and then got started with the intro, and then pretty much just got started with everything else.
Okay. Now let's go
Yeah.
back to the content house, right? Now
Okay.
with the content house, was it professional? Was it loose as far as professional, or was it like swinging with filming?
No, it was like loose professional. Like it was definitely professional, like how it was set up. Everyone was super tested, super fresh tested. Like
Mm-hmm.
literally everyone was tested either the day they got there or the day before.
Mm-hmm.
So it was super professional. It was a really nice place. But we stayed with two places actually. We stayed at a house and then we stayed at like a really nice condo on the beach.
Mm-hmm.
And both places were super nice. Um, but it wasn't like a free for all type of filming. Like
It was
Ken
organized.
basically, yeah, it was for the most part, you know, as organized as adult porn stars can be. Like, you know,
Yeah,
there was
trying to get
definitely a
them to
lot of
work, trying to get them to
downtime because
work
we
and stop fucking each other off camera is kind of hard.
it wasn't even really that. I mean, I
No,
don't
I'm
know.
just joking.
I don't really fuck off camera like that when I say a content house and shit like that. Because
Mm-hmm.
I go to bed early as fuck because I wake up early as fuck. That's just the type of person I am. And so I'm not trying to be, you know,
Mm-hmm.
staying up till 3 a.m. when I've already fucked the person. Like, what's
Mm-hmm.
the point? You know. Like
Yeah,
that's just who I
yeah.
am, and I'm very, I don't know, I'm kind of like an introverted person. Like I hang out with people, I
Mm-hmm.
definitely hang out and like, you know, smoke a lot of blunts, we smoke a lot of weed.
Oh
But
yeah, they do
at the
that
end
in
of the
the
night,
houses.
yeah, at the end of the night, I still just wanted to be by myself. Like that's just, you know, type of person I am. I
He had
enjoy my
nobody come and knock
company.
on the door. He had nobody come on the door.
They try. Some people try, but I'm
Because
like, I'm asleep.
who's in there like, you know something? Fuck, I'm gonna try to sleep and go to bed with goddamn Gracie
Oh
out this
no,
bitch.
they all try talking to me. I'm like, yeah, I don't
Yeah,
want
I'm
to do
pretty
that.
sure.
I might
Because
do some people I will fuck off camera, but and I have,
Mhm.
but I don't know. When I'm sitting in content houses, like I know I'm already filming so much. I'm not an
You trying to
extra
say
super
that pussy
duper
for them
horny
scenes.
type
That's
of
what it is.
person. Yeah, basically. Like, damn, like, you know,
Mhm.
don't engorge yourself.
Uh-huh. So when
Say
they
something in
break
the
up,
scene.
of course I already know how content work. I know Ken pretty much getting fucking everything that's filming, especially if he filmed it with his camera.
Oh, absolutely.
Um, how did they organize it to like okay, who who was next up, blah 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 blah.
Basically who was ready at what time.
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't like, you know, shoot after shoot after shoot after shoot. Like he gave us some doubt because there's really two male talents that stayed at the house. Magic Montana was there, like, you know, 45 minutes away, so it took, you know,
Mm-hmm.
he didn't stay at the house. And then Don Sudan was there.
Mm-hmm.
Don Sudan lived in the area, so he came. He only shot one scene with me. He did a threesome with me, actually,
Mm-hmm.
which was recorded so fun. But um so it wasn't like shoot after shoot after shoot, and like the girls, it was obviously like a BBW centric house because he runs BBW Highway. So the
Yeah.
girls, I don't really want to claim the title of BBW because I'm not technically a BBW. Some people try to put me in that
No,
category.
you're not a BBW. You are what I call thick. You are a
Yeah,
thick
well,
chick. You
I say thick, I say curvy, I say chubby.
Yeah,
But other
you.
people want to put me in that category. I'm like, if you want to pay to put me in that category, whatever, that's fine. You can call me
Mhm,
BBW. And it's just because I
mhm.
have a belly and like, thick ass thigh, like
You
slim
ain't
fit
even
or
got a
whatever.
belly. If you call that a belly, God dang it, then I got a gut. So your
No,
shit
I
don't even
don't
hang.
really have a
Your shit
belly.
don't even hang. You just got a little baby
Sometimes it
fat.
does. I know, I just gotta do some
That's
sit-ups to get rid of it, burn the belly fat. But so the other girls, obviously they have more similar body types. They did a lot of content together.
mm,
I would have felt like a prepubescent boy,
oh my.
like because they had like big ass titties, like the big like
Mm.
they have beautiful big ass titties, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna keep my titties inside my shirt.
And what's crazy is you had a content house, you still was not able to get a fucking game. God damn.
I know, and I really wanted it. Well, there was supposed to be another male talent that was supposed to fly in, but last
Mhm.
minute, like something came up and he had to cancel.
Yeah, because
And the other two people that came with Don Sudan and Magic, it just never lined up perfectly
mhm.
for us to, actually film the gangbang.
Now I got to ask the question: Did the dude did Ken take off his pants, or he keep them on this time?
Sometimes he had his pants off. Well, most of the time. He had his shirt off most of the time.
For what?
I don't know. It was hot. It was
It is
Miami.
shit on AC. God dang, he ain't. Who the hell want to see his titties? God, who the fuck want to see his fat ass titties? Put on
Oh
the
my
shirt.
god. Leave Ken alone.
Nah, Ken's cool. Ken is cool. I ain't got no issues with him. You know what I'm saying? But no, it's just funny. Like you can't sit and tell me as a male talent that you sitting over there, you fucking shot this chick, and you can't help but to see this dude with his shirt off and his nipples all and
Stop. I thought about the exact same thing. I'm like, how are, like, some of the male talent, like, they really impress me, like, with their ability to stay hard.
they probably sitting there like, that's Ken. But see, they used to him. You feel me?
Yeah.
They used to him. You know what I'm saying? But any new male talent would look at him like, how the fuck you got your shirt off, dude? It ain't even that hot in here. Nigga, you ain't about to fuck. You ain't about to fuck. What you got to off for? Because even when he took his pants off, I used to look at him like, why are you taking your pants off? I'm like, nigga, it ain't like you about to squat. You know what I'm saying? But like I said,
Yeah.
sometimes people do it's comfortability. And that's
Yeah.
something I
I
had
was
to learn.
gonna say.
Some people just weird. Different strokes, different folks. I just know me myself as a cameraman. I know when I come out my pants if I'm fucking.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not taking off no shirt, nothing like that, because I'm like,
No,
why do
me too.
I?
That.
That shit is crazy. That's crazy. But no, I just had to ask that because I remember all the time when he filmed with me and people I had, he'll sit like, give me a second, take his pants off. He got on his boxers and start filming, and I'm just looking at it and I'm like, why? I'm sitting there hitting like, why he got his pants off? But fuck it. It's you, nigga.
Damn.
So you got to work with the famous Don Prince, who is the most popular guy amongst.
It was great. I don't know. It was great.
Yeah, the women love that dude. Like it, every other tweet is, "Hey, daddy." I'll be sitting there like, "Damn,
Oh,
nigga, you ain't
really?
right, goddamn." but see, that's the
I
interesting part.
mean, I got him to come early in a scene, so he should be tweeting me, "Hey, daddy."
I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. But about it is that a lot of these girls, of course, they pick male talents, especially for content trade, because they want to fuck them half the time.
Yeah.
Let's keep it
I
100.
mean,
Very
I
few
didn't know
girls.
who the fuck was gonna be. I didn't know who the fuck I was gonna be filming with when I got there. Well, I guess I knew like a couple days before. They gave me like a Google Calendar thing, but I
Mhm.
don't know. Like I'm so in my own lane. Like I don't like, and I don't watch porn in my personal life unless it's like my own content because I fuck enough and watch enough of my own content. while editing and stuff. So I don't know, like unless I've worked with them, I don't know. Like I feel weird when people try to tell me all these big names and everything, and I'm like, I don't know who these people are. Like I feel like I should,
Well, you know what
but
they
I
say.
just don't.
You know what they say. Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, basically, because I don't need to be seeing all these people making all
Because
this
you walking
money, doing all this mainstream shit that I'm not gonna be able to do. Like like that. I guess
in.
that's why I stay in my own lane because like I know I don't need to see. I'm like I'm doing me. Like I need to focus on what I'm doing and like how I can make myself bigger. Like I don't need to be comparing myself or like using anyone else.
And then two, you're not gonna be starstruck. Because see, a
Yeah.
lot of girls, they'll work with a Don Prince, they'll work with that because they done masturbated to these motherfuckers. When they see them, they just lose all sense of reality. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
they're
saying?
just people to me. Like Don Prince, like we hung out a lot in the content house. In the content house, like we I'm like just a regular person. Like we just chilled. I'm like I don't know. I guess it's part
Yeah,
of
I
staying
mean,
in a content house. Like you get to like actually see them as like people, like not just as they are performing.
yeah, because you get to know them, you get to hang out with them, and even
Yeah.
develop business relationships beyond the content house.
Oh
You know,
yeah,
period. So that
absolutely.
you might go to convention, they there, hey, want to work? Let's do it. You
Yeah,
know.
definitely.
But me, I never. Well, they didn't have content houses back when I was. Well, they didn't have content house. They really just started that shit like about a year ago, or
Yeah,
so.
because of OnlyFans.
Yeah, but with me, I even if they had it back then, I wouldn't have done one because one, um, my biggest worry is would I be able to get everything that I want done,
Mm-hmm.
and also depend, and plus also you take the risk of who's running the cam house and they running it as a type ship versus you're
Yeah.
running it like with a swinger party, y'all just trying to film shit, period. Because people
Yeah,
when they come,
no.
they trying to get as much content as possible with so many talents. And
No, as far
it,
as I know, there was no like side filming. Like it was because Ken's
when
whole thing was like, if you film in the house, like I gotta have the content. So I think everyone was just like, okay, well you can film it. Like you might as well have someone else film it with professional
yeah,
equipment and everything.
because if y'all decide to slide off and do something with your own camera, you got to give up that content. He didn't film it, which makes sense
Yeah,
why he asked that because hell, he paid for the house.
absolutely. I definitely, but I also came like 3 days early because a girl dropped out, so there was a room for me in the extra house. So,
Mm-hmm.
or there's extra room for me, and so I had a lot of downtime because as soon as I got there, the first day I got there, actually, I filmed two of my scenes that I was
Mm-hmm.
scheduled to film, 3 days later. And
Mm-hmm.
then I had the next scene like the next day, and then I just kind of chilled after that until we got and then I filmed like two scenes at the condo.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I really only filmed like 5 or 6 scenes, but I was okay. There's other people like that had messaged me on Twitter about meeting up and stuff. But I'm also I don't know. I'm sitting on a lot of content right now, so I wasn't super in a rush to just make a bunch of content. I'm like I'll just
Well,
focus
I
on the
tell.
scenes that I have here and like make them as
Mm-hmm.
give them. I was also on my period while I was there, so I'm like I don't want to do too much and like wear myself out too much. So
Wait a second. Wait
I'm
a second.
like,
You filmed while you was on your period.
yeah, I used the soft cup.
You go, girl. You go, girl. That's a professional. That's a professional right there. She
I've
used a
actually been
soft
using
cup.
I've been using soft cups since like high school because I was a slut in high school and I wanted to keep fucking on my period. And I literally Googled, I'm like, how can I have sex on my period? And there was some like hippie white chick on YouTube that taught me all about soft cups and she taught me how to put them in. Like she made videos about it and everything. And ever since then, and then I
Yeah.
started all this and like some girls like shove makeup sponges up their vagina and shit. I'm like, use a soft cup. It's made to
Nah.
be in your body.
Yeah, and
Actually,
then
while I was
girls wonder
there,
why their
two
pH
girls
be fucked up.
Exactly. And then two girls while I was there, they started like spotting. And I'm like, oh, I brought it with me. I'm sorry. But they started spotting and they had never heard of soft cups or anything. I'm like, girl, just take the soft cup. I'm like, look it up on YouTube. Someone can teach you how to put it in, like with a little diagram and shit. It's really
Yeah.
not that hard. And they used it and they were like, yeah, it was fine. Like it was comfortable. I'm like, yes, easy. Don't
Walgreens,
put, yes.
Walmart, any drug store that is mainstream, it's $10. You get 10 a pack.
Well, they're like $14 or $15 now.
Oh, well, but
but
yeah,
I
14,
guess
15.
they're better. They're made deals, but I mean, I use them like even when I'm not filming, like just on my, I'm not turning this into like a whole period commercial, but just as a for other girls in the
Saw
industry,
cut with
like
some money.
definitely, yeah, start using right. They should definitely look into sponsoring porn stars because I'm sure we definitely use them the most.
Yeah, I can see the commercial now. You ever on your period and you still want to get some dick? Well, get soft cups.
Have you ever
Perfect
been
for
scheduled
that
for a
day.
gangbang and your monthly just comes at the worst time?
Yes, that's me. Well, we got the
Yeah,
answer for
right?
you.
So many people are gonna relate to it. They need to hire me. I'm gonna see what I can do.
So did you take in the beach? Did you go to the beach any while you were there?
Oh yeah, we went to the Nude Beach, and that was my first time going to the Nude Beach in Miami. I forget the name
And
of the
how
beach.
was it?
It was
And how
fun.
was it?
I love going to the beach, and it wasn't like, oh my god, I'm on the Nude Beach for the first time. Like, what is this? I don't know. It was kind of weird because the Nude Beach is literally right next to the right. It's like on the same beach as the regular beach. It's literally just like a small little fence that you can clearly see over. That divides the nude beach and the non-nude beach. I'm like, okay, that's a little weird, but I don't know. It was nice. I definitely
The,
prefer the beaches on the Gulf Coast rather than the Atlantic coast of Florida. But other than that,
mhm. And who went out there with you?
I think we all went. It was me, Don Prince, Bones, Milan, Samaj was there.
Yeah, Samar had no
Um,
shame in his game. I know he would completely butt
oh,
ass
I
naked.
no, he that man had to talk to the fucking state trooper with his dick out twice.
Why he had to start to wait a second. Why he had to talk to the state trooper?
Okay,
God.
because he first gets there. First of all, he gets there in fucking like khaki long pants and a button down Hawaiian shirt and with his fucking film equipment. He's dragging his film equipment on the beach, like a big ass like camera box, like a hard,
Mm-hmm.
a hard shell camera box. And takes out his fucking professional ass camera. Like his fucking looks like he's a private investigator, like a peeping tom type of camera, like long shot type, like big ass lens and everything. And he's trying to take pictures of like the girls and stuff in the water. And the state trooper comes up to him and he's like, or it wasn't a state trooper, it was a state or park ranger or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But he comes up to him and it's just like, you can't be taking pictures. He was like, these are my people, these are my friends. He's like, I understand that. Cannot be taking pictures with a big ass camera like that. I'm like, obviously, like as soon
Yeah.
as he took out this camera, I'm like, you cannot have this camera on the beach. I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, if you want to say you want to have some memories, you can take pictures with your phone, but not a big ass camera like that. He's like, okay.
Yeah, because they probably were thinking that this motherfucker was going to. Oh,
I mean, anybody could have gotten in the shot, and it's like not. I'm like, I completely understand why. If I was a random person naked on this beach, I'm like, I don't want this big ass camera being pointed at me or pointing in my direction or anything like that. Like,
mm-hmm.
I mean, I get it,
Yeah, because
but he
I'm pretty
definitely
sure some people
tried.
probably would look at him with that big ass box dragging like, the fuck this motherfucker about to do.
And he was completely naked. Like he got completely dick out naked, and the fucking park ranger was just like, "Sir, excuse me, sir, can I talk to you?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, I
Like,
cannot imagine."
oh, so that means with no fuck scene going on that day out that bitch. No, no,
Oh
no.
no, it was a pretty busy day. There was a lot of people there.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. Because like I said, I live such a boring life. I've never been to a nude beach.
That was
God.
my first time, so
Hey, at least you got to
that's
go.
fun. Yeah.
At least you got to go. I never got the opportunity. They'll know I'm new because I'll be sitting there with a heart on the whole time.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't go to a Nude Beach.
This must be his first time here. He stayed hard
I
the
mean,
whole time.
it was a lot of older people, and it was a lot
Oh,
of single men or gay men, and like there was a few like young girls here and there, like my age. But I'm like, you're just extra creepy if you're just staring at them with a heart on. I'm like, at least have some. Like, I get it, we're at a nude beach, but like, don't be a fucking pervert.
I mean, but I'm sorry if I'm sitting here seeing this fine, it's like if I saw you. And I'm sitting there seeing you. I'm a goddamn grown ass straight heterosexual man. Why wouldn't I have a heart on? Especially if she gorgeous as hell. Now you're
I
worried if
mean,
I have a heart
the
on
guys
with
that
a.
I when didn't have heart on.
Well, I mean, but then again, you know, once you out there, you in the sand and you're hot, you probably ain't even thinking about pussy at that point in time.
Yeah, we were just having a good time. Like,
But shoot, but no, like I said, I mean, shit, you had a ball down there in Miami. You stayed
yeah,
down
it
there
was
for a
definitely a lot of
week.
fun. Yeah. Oh yeah.
So when I'm gonna see these pictures with you in heels? That's what I'm waiting on. Cause I have yet to see you in heels. Every time I
Uh,
see you in barefoot,
as soon as someone wants to take pictures of me in heels.
oh my good, maybe that's something you need to do on your own. Oh, that's a thought.
I don't like taking pictures of myself on my own. Ever since, like, I've been spoiled. Like, ever since I've started having people take pictures of me for free, like, I just need that all the time. I need a personal photographer.
See, too bad. That's why I said girls would love if they lived in North. If y'all live in North Carolina, y'all love me because all y'all had to do is make a phone call. I feel like doing a photo shoot today. Come scoop. Come scoop. Cause
Right.
shit.
Or
Cause
I
to
would say
work
like
with
the OnlyFans girls that have the photography. I'm like, they're the ones that always make the fucking bank because they have someone
yeah,
to record them and take pictures of them.
and they should be looking professional and plush every time.
Uh huh.
Yeah. Let's see. That's why I said when girls came in the game, they went looking for guys like me and Ken and producers because we gave y'all that.
Mhm.
Period. Now, like I said, girls just grab their cell phone and go to Adam and Eve and get a toy, and I'm a porn star.
They don't even go to Adam and Eve. They go to Amazon.
You know what I'm saying? But the
Like
point now
literally.
they might go to their side store, Aunt Betty sex store or something.
I mean, honestly, the sex stores can get pretty expensive,
Mhm.
but sometimes you find some good things at them that you can't really find, or it's like nice to have immediately.
Mhm.
But and most of the sex stores I've been into, I'm like, I know I can find this so much cheaper online. Like they are taxing the fuck out of me for the fucking vibrator.
Oh yeah, I can believe that because shit, some of the outfits and heels you get fined for like $20. They got them up there
Oh
for
my god.
50, 40. I'm like, God,
Yeah.
shit, it didn't even cost motherfuckers. What the hell? You trying to
Right?
sell
Now
me?
you don't even get started on the fucking like plus size lingerie. Like that shit's are always way more expensive than the regular. And they
Yeah,
always
I
have like
noticed that too.
such a smaller section.
And then at the time when they talk about the queen size, sometimes it don't even fit the girl. But it's supposed to be queen size
Right?
though.
Right.
That shit is
Absolutely.
crazy as fuck. So yeah, but like I said, I mean, do you own?
Yeah, I own two pairs of pleasers.
Mm. See that? Because see,
Green and
I'm
black
sorry.
pair.
You need some heels because you got them big pretty legs and that booty, especially with some thigh high stockings and some heel. Oh my god, mm, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I,
I am going
cause
to
to me, I
Vegas on Tuesday, so
oh okay. And what's out there in Vegas?
well I'm actually going with Samaj. Samaj and Bria. Oh, Bria, she was also at the content house.
Okay.
I'm remembering people's names as we go along. But Bria was also at the con house, so we'll be staying together in Vegas, all three of us.
Mm.
I'll be shooting again with Ken. When I get there, he wants me to film again with Bones, Montana, and then there's a couple of other people out there that have reached out to me on Twitter and stuff that I'm gonna try. I'm only gonna be there for like 3 or 4 days. And that includes like the days that I get there and the days that I leave. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to get like a lot of work done, but we'll see.
Shit. Like I said, I swear you stay traveling.
I try.
God. But you're doing what I've been saying for the longest, because different girls don't take it into account. You film as much as you can. The reason why, because you never know when you have that moment where you can't film no more, or you're down for a minute. You know, I never forget this one girl. She filmed a lot, but then she got in a car accident that put her down for 6 months. She couldn't film.
Damn.
But you didn't notice because she filmed so much prior to that and kept and set up her updates that you didn't even know she was gone for 6 months. You know, period. Because I was told this by an old head that they was like, no, they was like, you always want to stay 10, you want to stay 5 updates ahead of your last update. And I said, well, why? Because you never know if you're in a position where you can't film and you can't get no new content. So you can at least keep the site updated.
A lot of content.
Yeah.
And plus, I usually try to film like 30-minute videos. So if anything, I can split them into part 1 and part 2.
Oh, yeah. See, that's how you supposed to shoot for 20 to 30 minutes in a scene.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know, period. You know,
some people can't do that, but
oh no, some guys can't even they can't even hang for 30 minutes, and even if they hang for them 30 minutes, that's all you're gonna get out of them. You ain't gonna be able to get 2 scenes. Okay, it's just funny because I be laughing when I hear a dude talking about something. Yeah, we only shot 2, but y'all were together a whole day. The fuck you only shoot 2? Well, we shot 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. I'm like, nigga, you must don't like fucking.
That reminds me of something I want to talk about, but it's gonna be on the Patreon. Is this gonna be for the paid one or a free one?
This the free one. We'll bring you back for the Patreon.
For the paid one.
Yeah,
okay. I got something I want to talk about then.
So next time me and her hook up, we're gonna be for Patreon. See, there you go.
See? Okay.
Yeah, we got. But no, like I said,
me of something, but I'm like specific incident. I'm not going to name drop anyone in this story, but it's a specific incident that I want to talk about. So.
Okay. Yeah, I feel you.
But that just reminded me, yeah.
Yeah, because to me, because like I said, to me, when I bring a girl here for that weekend, I want her to leave with 15 scenes. We can't do that shooting twice a day. And if you a dude that has a high sex drive, you a dude that loves sex and enjoys sex, it shouldn't be an issue with you to be able to shoot a bunch of scenes within that day. Damn near 4 at least. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even if the nut ain't but so strong by the 4th scene, you should be able to knock out 4 scenes. But it's funny that some of these everyone's favorite male talents can't even last 1 scene barely.
Yeah.
And I find that funny as hell because I sit there listening to girls complain about some of these male talents. I be like, see, y'all should have can't work with my black ass. You wouldn't have that complaint. Now we're tired. The motherfucker that can shoot 6 in a day. Y'all ain't gonna find too many motherfuckers like that.
Yeah.
If any. Because like, no matter how big their dick is or how good they fuck, they can't last but for 1 nut. And it takes them a while to build up the 2nd nut.
If they can even get that 1 nut.
Yeah. Me, I have proven I can come 3 times to 5 a day and they're pretty decently strong. So please. That's why I be hard on male talents, because I know it can be done if you just do your due diligence. You know what I'm saying?
Male talent has it so easy. Male talent has it so freaking easy. Like they can get away with a lot more. They do a lot less work, and I don't know, it's just easier for them. Especially like shooting mainstream, it's a lot easier for men to shoot mainstream and to get signed and shit like that than female talent.
Well, the reasoning, let me explain to you why that is. Actually, you're kind of wrong on it then. It's harder for a man.
The pool is smaller.
It's harder for a man to get mainstream because we have to be able to perform on a consistent basis, and there's not a lot of dudes that can do that.
Okay, but no, there's definitely quite a few male talents that I've known to work mainstream and to get signed and shit that I know personally have not been able to live up to their task every single time. But girls, we have to be on our shit every single time, and we have to have good personalities. We can't be bitches. We can't be drama queens. Men, some men don't even say 2 fucking words to me before or after shooting a scene. And I'm like, okay, but your dick's gonna be in me for the next hour. You can't even say hi to me. But I have to be a fucking princess and have a good personality. I don't know. There's just a lot of shit that I've been peeping on Twitter. I'm like, men definitely. Male talent recently definitely have it a lot easier in the mainstream world than females.
I'm gonna tell you why. That's somewhat true, but not completely. One, we had to be brought into the industry by another male talent half the time. It just ain't as simple as we go and get to these companies because they won't cachet.
I mean, women can't do that either. I can't do that. I can't just go up to a company and be like, hey, can you sign me, please? No company will ever sign me until I get either lose weight or get my body done. But I have tattoos and piercings, so that automatically cancels me out for a lot of major shit.
Oh yeah, I can tell you that.
So I have the tattoos and piercings and my body like going against me. I can't do that. But men, all you have to do is have a decent body, be in decent shape, have a decent dick, be able to be decently hard for a decent amount of time. You can get signed and you can get mainstream shit.
Yeah. I mean, don't get it twisted.
Girls have to be best of the best. Girls have to be top of the top. Girls are each other and have to be better than all the others to even be considered. No one anything like that. They're never going to look at someone that looks like me ever.
No, but the reason why girls had to be that way, baby, because they're always looking for new girls. They'll continue to use the same crop of male talent, just like you know.
No, and I get that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like the pool is so small for male talent that it's easier for them. Like and like they're even other producers that I've talked to, they're like, yeah, we definitely need a lot more male talent. We're like auditioning new males all the time, blah 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, I understand. Like there's a million girls that want to do porn, all this other shit, but I'm like, it's still like,
and we have to keep it hard.
As someone like me who is on her grind, like does her shit, is like super talented. Not trying to boost my own horn, but I do feel like I do have talents and I can live up to scenes and I do bring a lot to the table, but just simply because my tattoos, my piercings, and my body type, which I mean, I get, like, I have to understand to a point because it is porn. It's all about image. It's all about what people want to see. But I'm like, people obviously want to see me. Like, I have a following. Like, it's not like I'm nobody. It's not like I don't make any money. It's not like I'm not getting bookings or anything. But it's certain bookings, like, I just won't get. And it's just frustrating because there's people, like, male talent that I've worked with that I have had bad experiences with, but they're getting mainstream bookings, they're getting signed and all this other shit.
Yeah.
I'm like,
but
okay,
see, a lot of
cool.
it, but a lot of it is who you know. Because
but I know a lot of people.
No, when it comes to male talent,
they're still not going to sign me. No matter who I know, what I look like, they're never going to sign me.
No, but with male talents, that isn't. Because one, if another male talent, let's say if I work with Richard Man and he said, yo, this guy is good, they'll listen to him because he's a male talent that's established and he's grooming another male talent. Females don't bring other females in the game. That's the problem.
Oh yeah, because we see everyone as competition. Unfortunately, because that's how it is. It has to be that way. Because, I mean, it doesn't have to. I wish it's not that way, but the companies, I mean, OnlyFans itself with the fucking creator percentage, top percentage, that is simply only there for us to brag about doing better than everyone else below us. Like, that's literally the only reason, is to be like, here's a way to brag about how much money I'm making without showing you like the actual dollar amount that I'm making, type of thing.
Yeah.
And it's created to be like that.
And see, too, it's just women's nature. A woman wants to be the queen of the castle. And to them being considered the best, being considered the GOAT throat, being considered the baddest chick is very
Okay,
important
but
to me, these girls.
how many girls have I seen with throat goat in their fucking bio? Like,
The head skills.
I
Let's make that clear. Garbage with the head skills.
literally, like, I don't even claim to be, like, I don't even have throat goat in my bio. I'm like, I definitely deserve to have it in my bio.
Blowjob videos, you got skills. Some of these girls that claim they GOAT, they ain't got a lick of skill about their goatness.
No, definitely not.
They're actually woke. Worst of all time when it comes to blowjob.
Whoa.
The girl be like, yeah, I'm gonna throw goat and suck, and I'm sitting there looking at that shit. That shit look painful.
Yeah, or they just like do a lot of weird shit with their tongue. I'm like, you're not a throat goat, you're a tongue goat, if anything. Like,
And then on top of that, I keep saying this: a great blowjob does not necessarily mean that you have to deep throat my dick.
right? Like if they're like going hardcore, like bobbing on it, I'm like, girl, you're bruising the back of your throat for no reason. Like,
It
you did
ain't gonna
not
make
need to be doing all that.
I'll sit there and tell a girl, quick, slow it up, slow it. Can you slow it up? I mean,
Yeah, you gotta mix it up.
why
Like,
can I enjoy you enjoying the dick? I'm like, do you even like sucking dick? I mean,
right? They're like trying to get it over with. They're like, come on, bro.
yeah,
We got.
like with them girls, it's like you just trying to get the nigga the nut. You're not giving him the experience.
Yeah, and I'm like, the experience is gonna make him nut faster than just
And
trying to
harder.
make him nut. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like I'm sitting there, you doing it slow, you licking the balls, you licking the head, you teasing the head, you looking at me, you talking to me. That experience is way more satisfying than I'm face fucking the shit out your ass and I'm basically just hurting the tip of my dick hitting the back of your throat.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, I
So
mean, you make it like a mix of the two, but
yeah. Because to me, I think, like I said, people don't give slow sensual blowjobs. Like you give
oh,
slow
I
sensual
definitely
blowjobs.
do.
You do. I
My
sit
ex,
there.
my ex literally described me as making love to the dick with my mouth. As that's how he described my blowjobs.
Yeah. Because it's funny, everyone talking about Superhead. But if you watch Superhead, she actually gives a sensual, sexy blowjob. I see why them motherfuckers couldn't keep. I see why Mr. Marcus got them was all about to bust a nut off the blowjob alone. Cause she's sitting
Oh,
there
I've
sucking.
definitely made multiple men bust alone off of a blowjob.
Yeah.
Like, I have multiple videos of it.
Yeah, that's why I always use the blow. That's why I always did the first scene with the blowjob scene. So that if I come fast, it don't matter because all we need is 7 to 10 minutes. There you go. And then I got that first nut out the way. Guess what's gonna happen in that next scene? We're doing the boy girl. And guess what? I'm going for 30 minutes without popping.
Yeah.
Because I already got the first nut out the way. You know, period. That's the biggest mistake you dumb fuckers make when you jerk off before you go to a shoot.
Yeah, because they think, oh, I'll still get hard, I'll just last longer, but then half the time they don't even get hard after.
No, because you want to know why? Because you use your hand. If you did a BJ scene, you would have been already revved up because she done sucked you, done nutted. That now you really want to be in the pussy versus you coming off your hand.
Yeah.
It's the simple things. It's the small things that people don't get.
That makes sense.
That makes a scene great. You know, period. So good. Now you I see now you're gonna be doing all houses.
I mean, I don't know how many content houses I'll be doing because some of them out here get pretty crazy, and I'm just not that type of person, and I don't want to be like a stick in the mud. So
yeah. So have anyone else other than Ken or Samar contact you about doing the content house?
I had a few offers for like Exotica, but see, I have some hesitations about shooting during Exotica. Like I if I have people that approach me beforehand and schedule something to shoot during that weekend, and it's people that I've already worked with, or maybe someone I have wanted to work with, then yeah, I'm more open to it. But I'm not gonna get there and just be like, yeah, let's shoot. Let's shoot, like to every person that says they want to shoot with me, because COVID's still a bitch here in Florida. Like not gonna get too much into COVID, but it's still a bitch here. And if I am out of work COVID because I keep testing positive for COVID on my TTS test, I'm gonna be pissed, because I've heard of girls, they test positive for like 25 days. I'm like, I can't be out for a whole month not doing bookings, not doing content trades or anything for a whole. I mean, I could technically, because I have content to fall back on, but I wouldn't actively be filming content. I wouldn't be actively making money with bookings and stuff. So I don't need to. I'm not trying to risk it too much, And I feel like everyone is gonna be treating Exotica like a big old party because it's in Miami, and kind of like a free for all fuck fest. And I'm just not that type of person. Like, I'm not, like I said, I'm not.
Yeah, because that's the only thing I worry about with a content house. If I did it, that it will feel more of a swingers house than actual content being shot. That would be my only fear.
Yeah, especially during that weekend with Exotica, because it's gonna be everyone's gonna be doing a bunch of different shit, meeting up with different people. Exactly. High. And like, I don't drink. I mean, I'll have some drinks, but like, I don't get drunk like that ever. So I'm just not that type of person. Like, I'll show up for the shoots and I'll hang out for a little bit, but at the end of the night, like, I want my own bed to sleep in that with some peace and quiet. So I'm gonna be getting my own hotel.
Because to me, this sounds funny. This sounds funny, but I like it like this. We film, like, let's say me and you, we might kiss, it might get hot and heavy. When the lights cut off, it goes back to normal.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be, period. That's how I liked it. Because when you sit here trying to do all this fucking off camera, emotions get involved.
Yes. I was just about to say, I'm like, that's where motherfuckers get their feelings involved. And I've already had too many bridges burned because I fucked dudes off camera and they got too in their feelings. And now I'm like, okay, now there's whole ass websites I can never work with again because motherfuckers got too much in their feelings. And I'm not that type of person. I'm not a feeling.
And not only that, person. They'll get jealous within the content house with you shooting another dude. And they'll have an attitude. You sitting looking like, we ain't even dating, motherfucker. Why you got an attitude?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't want to deal with it. Like, it's so much fucking drama and stress for no fucking reason. For literally no reason. I'm like, I'm not going to marry you. I'm not going to have kids with you. Like, I don't need to be stressed. Like, no man is going to stress me unless I'm like legally married to him. Like, that's just the type of person I am. Like, I don't stress over people.
It's like
deal with that type of shit.
I had so many examples of why I don't fuck off camera, because I had girls who caught feelings and we never fucked off camera. We only fucked off camera on camera. And I'm looking at her like, how is it that you got feelings for me and we never even went out to eat, had a cup of coffee? Oh, by the way, I'm married, dummy. So how you gonna get? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like,
no, like this thing, like they'll just fuck me and then they'll be like, okay, I want to claim you. I'm like, what are you giving me more than just dick? I'm like, you are giving me what 10 other dudes a month give me, like, for my job. Like, I don't need a motherfucker claiming me if all you're giving me is dick. Like, that's not. I'm like, you take me out on dates, you gonna give me money, like, you gonna give me gifts, shit. Like, I'm not like a bougie ass person. I'm not, I don't need gifts, all that other shit. But I got high ass standards. And I know a lot of people can't reach it, so I'm not even gonna even bother. Like, I'm not gonna even bother putting standards on people that I know will not reach them. So, because then I'm gonna seem like the bitch.
Because then the biggest question is, and see, two also girls don't understand, is that when you do a lot of fucking off camera with talent, it gets around and it fucks up your reputation and can cost you work.
Girls don't realize. Not every girl wants to do that. Not every girl wants to fuck off camera.
Yeah, it will fuck up your, especially if you're a woman doing it. Men, the worst we'll get is maybe thirsty. We still get work. A woman would lose work. All she's gonna do is go around trying to fuck all the male talent off camera and fuck up the scenes. And they look at that because people don't realize women they have to, like you said, be a certain way on set. And there's more
Mm-hmm.
scrutinized than ever will be. We're more scrutinized with staying hard. They're scrutinized for everything up under the sun. You know, be a complete dick on set and still get work. Female can be a complete bitch. She may not see another gig ever.
Oh yeah. I say
Yeah.
that all the time. I'm like, their websites are more likely to bring back a girl, you know, even if the girl is bad as fuck and has, you know, fat ass and gives great head. If she's a bitch on set and doesn't talk to anyone, no one likes her, like, they're most likely not going to bring her back. They're going to bring back the
No.
girl that they like working with and is fun to work with and fun to be around, and the male talent doesn't have problems with, you know, doesn't bring drama onto the
If
set.
to give people a little heads up, after your ass leave, he'll ask the male talent, what you think of her? Should
Oh
we bring her
yeah.
back? They'll ask that. And
Mm-hmm.
don't get it. You don't think, and I'm just using her example. You don't think that motherfuckers ain't called Ken? Yo, how is Gracie? How is Gracie?
I
Is
mean,
she
I don't know.
fun?
Not yet.
Is she?
He hasn't posted any of my content yet.
Yeah. No. They know you work with them. See, what people don't realize is producers watch other producers. They knew who was in his content house. They knew who he was shooting. And trust me, if anybody want to work with you, they're going to ask him. They're going to call him. They're going to ask him. They're going to ask Dick Drainer. I'm pretty sure Freak Mob them being asked about you. You feel what I'm saying? Because I tell girls,
He hasn't followed
don't
me
get
back on my new account though.
yeah. But no, but peep this. I tell girls this. Don't think you're not being watched. From the first time you dropped your first scene, you being watched by the big dogs. They're just waiting to see how long you're gonna be in this business. Is she serious about the business? And how much cachet she gonna get? Because they don't want to grab you fresh out the box. Not a lot of companies gonna do that. Even the girls that you see that shoot with Brazen, they done shot with other companies before they shot with Brazen. You just didn't know the
Yeah.
companies. They just don't get nobody straight off the street. Oh yeah, you look nice. You know, I want to shoot you. No, they don't do that because they don't want to take the risk of sending her ass to TTS and she come up with something. So a
Mm-hmm.
lot of girls that you Brazer, they done shot with other companies, they done shot with smaller companies. And all the Brazer producers did was just ask, well, what about this person or that person? You know, period. And
Yeah.
they also look at who you shot with, you know, because believe it or not, you can shoot with the wrong producer and fuck your career up.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Because
Cause
producers beef with other producers all the fucking time. I had to learn
yeah,
that too.
yeah, cause you'll sit there and be like, but see, and that was sad because half the time the beef is over. I wanted to shoot with her. He shot with her first. I hate that nigga.
Yeah, the beef is over girls from years
Over
ago that have
pussy.
nothing to do with
Over
me. But because I just happened to shoot with both, and I'm like, I haven't drawn loyalty with anyone. It's not like I've signed a contract with any of these websites. It's not even like I haven't even been brought back to websites. Like, I haven't
be
even
like,
been, you know, I haven't.
or even I know you heard this. You might have been talking to a producer and you mentioned that another producer hit you up. Immediately he goes to dragging that producer.
Mm-hmm.
Dragging him. Oh, he ain't shit. Oh, he not professional. But
Or they try to bait me. They're like, oh well, I've heard some stuff about them, but I don't know how true it is, or some shit like that. I'm like,
and to me, that's big. And the reason why it's big shit, because me, I always felt like this. I don't care who's first, I don't care who's last. As long as I get to shoot that ass, I'm happy.
mm-hmm.
Producers want to be the first. Sometimes it ain't about
Oh
being the
yeah.
first, it's about who did it better. That's what it's about.
No, like I definitely like there's websites like I'm like I had a website like I'm too known for, like, and I'm not saying like I'm known, but like for certain websites, like they want girls that look like you literally just pulled them off the streets. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's just the
Yeah.
look of their websites.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I've had producers been like, you know,
You
you're
look
a
too
little bit too
polished.
known. Yeah, you're a little bit too known
You
now.
don't
You're
look like
getting
you
out
sniff
there, something like
cocaine or
that.
do crack.
Literally. Well, I mean, there's some girls that are known that look like they are on drugs in all their fucking content, but whatever, to each their own.
I mean, me myself, like I said, to me, it's just a certain look that I wanted to have when I was a producer, and it was, and I look for those type girls because I always wanted my scenes to have an elegance to it, a sex appeal to it, and you can't do that by grabbing the hood thought that. Excuse me, I'm rolling my blunt. I'm sorry. You can't do that with the hood thought that basically ain't got no teeth.
You're right.
You know? Because that's one thing I used to hate with my old partner was that he brought some quality girls, but he also brought some girls I was like, dude,
Or
really?
like trash.
Like I said, now it was just one girl. She was cute as a motherfucker until she smiled.
Damn.
That's it.
Of course.
Like, and then she wanted to rush the scene. We only did 15 minutes. I said, you know something? I was happy. I said,
Like, that's about as long as I can last with you.
I said, yeah, okay, let's go, boy. Let's go to the next girl real quick now. Thank you for coming.
Right.
Because, like I said, I mean, and that's the other thing too. Is you sometimes got to work with motherfuckers that you may not be attracted to, or you may not even like.
Mm-hmm.
Get that money.
Yeah.
And you got to be able to work through that. You know what I'm saying? And you know what's funny? It's easier for women than men. Because a man, if he don't find you attractive, he ain't getting hard. I don't give a fuck how much money on the table.
Yeah.
And that's facts. Unless you a nigga like me, I just find something on it that turn me on. It could be her heels. It could be the eyelash. Ooh, I like them eyelashes pop. Okay,
Eyelashes.
I'm looking at you a little different, girl. Oh, I like that dress you wearing. Okay. At first, goddamn, you were looking like you just broke out of prison. Now you look kind of decent. Okay, I can fuck you now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I said it's crazy. I'll never forget. And Marley was the one that had the argument with online when I said talent shouldn't fuck off camera. I can fuck who I want to fuck. I can do this. I'm like, you say that now until that motherfucker fuck up your money.
Don't fuck other talent off camera. Like, find someone in your personal life who's cool with just hooking up and gets tested, and then you're good with that. Like, don't fuck talent.
Because see, what ended up happening is you fuck that talent, right? And that talent, something happened between y'all.
Act. Yep.
You know how to act. So guess what he do? He started surfing in little stories about your punk ass.
Yep. Bad mouthing you.
Doggy, God forbid if he's a top talent. Oh, your career done. All you gotta do is just tell, don't fuck with her. And it could be because y'all broke up or y'all had an argument. Your career fucked up because you decided your hot ass wanted to fuck this nigga off camera when you should have kept your legs closed because he already was fucking you.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because to me, at the end of the day, I've seen this with dudes. You get that reputation of fucking girls off camera or a producer that fucks his talent. You'll get that reputation and it will fuck you up. You don't realize your reputation precedes you.
Yeah.
And of course, there's gonna be some producers that gonna talk shit. They're gonna bad mouth. But if you let your work speak for it, that bad mouth will be overlooked. Because she's gonna be like, look, that motherfucker do too much good at work.
Mm-hmm.
Because what girls don't realize, half the time when a producer being bad mouth is by a girl who is pissed off at him, that they had a bad experience. And half the time, it ain't the producer, it's the girl. And how we know? Because they go do the same thing to another producer.
Yeah.
You know, period. So, but like I said, but at the same token, a lot of producers bring on themselves by the way they conduct themselves. You know, period. By the way they talk, by the way they act. You know, period.
Yeah.
You know, it's even male talents. I knew a male talent that was working for black.com. He was actually about to work for them. This dumb motherfucker, after he's shooting with girls, want to ask them out to dinner. And then he wondered why they ain't calling back. Because that producer sitting there like, look at this motherfucker. Did he just ask her ass out to Waffle House? Put his name down not to come back. No. Because also the girls got agitated. Because they're like, some of these girls are straight up professionals. They ain't there to. Some girls you can't even flirt with. They so professional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can't sit here and try to holler at all the girls that you shot with and think that that shit is cool, because some of these girls they're not there for that. You know,
Yeah,
as
and some girls are actually friends and talk to each other, and they're like, "Oh, this motherfucker is trying to flirt with me, trying to take me out." And they're like, "Oh, he tried doing that shit with me too." It's like, "Oh, okay, he's just that type
no,
of motherfucker."
no,
Like,
say it right. You know what y'all say? That thirsty motherfucker.
mm-hmm.
Thirsty would, yes, the word thirsty would come out your mouth real, and you
Yes.
know it's true. Yeah, you shot with that thirsty ass dude. Yeah, he was acting real thirsty on set, asking everybody out to dinner. Thing a male child can get or a producer is considered thirsty. That'll kill your shit, you know. Because a lot of people don't
Yeah.
realize this business is fickle as fuck. It don't take much for your ass to get blackballed
Oh
or the
no.
money or shoots. Real
Yeah.
quick. But you ain't got to worry about that because you got such a great personality. Everybody love working with you. I can see that through the screen.
I hope so. I hope they like working with me. I
Yeah.
don't know. Some people have me blocked on Twitter, and I'm like, I've never even said anything to you, but okay. But
No, that
honestly, I know it's because I'm associated with being a pog, and
uh,
some girls just that just triggers the fuck out of them, and they block me. And it's actually funny because a girl that works with a website that I worked with, and then I'm actually the profile picture for their
yeah.
fucking account. Um,
Mm,
she blocked me, and how I found out that she has me blocked on Twitter is because I saw her posted on the Twitter page of this website, and I was like, oh, she's pretty, and I like her tattoos. And I'm like,
mm.
oh, let me see her profile. Nope, I was blocked. I'm like, I have not said anything to this girl, and I'm just blocked on Twitter, and I'm just like, how many other girls? And then that just like can fuck up opportunities for me, because it's like, what the fuck is she saying to other people that she could be saying anything to other people, being like, "Oh, I blocked her because of this and this and this." I'm like, but I've literally never said anything to this girl. But people
No,
just hate the word
mm.
pog and hate white girls that use the
That
word
is the
pog.
stupidest shit in the fucking world. I'm
See, if
sorry.
I have an opinion about it, people say bad shit about me, so I try
Man,
not
fuck
to have
them.
an opinion
Nah,
about it.
because like I had a male, I got into it with a male when he got mad at another male talent because a white male talent, and he was saying this guy got nominated for X Biz and he calls himself the King of Spades. Now the reason why it kind of irked me because one, I don't like when you try to make it seem like someone's racist when I know they're not.
Mm-hmm.
Two, the other part of it is the black dude was a dom. Now, for anyone that's a dom, Queen of Spades is a type of slave that worships and adore and is coddled by only black men. So when he said the King of Spades, ooh, that's the equivalent of a Queen of Spades. So this
Mm-hmm.
black dom mad because this white dude said he's a slave to black women. Smoke that over.
I mean, I don't really like the whole Queen of Spades thing. People try to
Yeah.
label me as that, and that I will not let them label me as,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't do any of that race play, cuckolding
Mm-hmm.
shit. Like, not trying to,
Oh no.
a
Queen
lot
of
of
Spades
people
is
do it.
not
A lot of people make a lot of money off of it.
mm-hmm.
I just don't do it.
Queen of Spades and
I
race
don't get
play is
off
not the
on,
same.
huh?
Queen of Spades and race play is not the same. Queen of Spades,
I mean,
like,
it kind of is.
not really
because
because
no, it is, because the whole point is that they're black. That's the whole point, is that the race is the whole
mm-hmm,
point of the Queen of Spades, because you're not a Queen of Spades if you're fucking white dudes or Asian dudes, whatever. You're a Queen
mm-hmm.
of Spades if you're fucking black dudes. And I don't know, and some just take it a little far, because I don't like equating black men to animals and calling them bulls. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, y'all are human beings. I don't like that
Mm-hmm.
shit. And most of these fucking hot wives, they're secret racists, not even secret. And their white husbands that film their content for them, they're not secret racists too. And I'm just like, you know, and I can't hate on the black men that do that because, you know, they're making their money. They're doing what they want to do. Like, it's not like they're forced into these situations. But me as a white woman, I'm not gonna try to put a black man in that situation. If he wants to go be in it with someone else, that's fine. I'm not trying to hate on the people that do that. I just personally just will never do anything like that.
Oh no, to each their own. But with me, like I said, I like to clarify things so people can understand. Queen of Spades is a BDSM term. It's not race play. Race play is when you're calling me nigga. Now, let me finish. Race play is when you're degrading me by my race. You calling me nigga. You call me the N word during the scene.
I mean, they are calling you animals. They're calling you bulls, animals.
Some of them do. Some of them do. But when it comes to, well, Queen of Spades is not the same as a cut couple. She's a female who is an actual slave. Just like people get BBC slut mixed with Queen of Spades. Not the same.
See, you got to tell people on Twitter that because I don't see the BDSM connection to Queen of Spades ever. Unless it's some real degradation, like white slut peeing on her type of shit.
Baby.
I don't do that shit either. So
no. It's degradation. She's a slave. You get it?
But on Twitter, they don't equate it to that. They don't connect it to the BDSM community. At least from what I've seen, the Queen of Spades I've seen on Twitter.
The reason why they don't, because once again, misinformation. You feel what I'm saying? The whole queen, it like this. The whole Queen of Spades, cuckold, all that is BDSM. Because a cuckold is a slave. He's a slave to black men. And he lives for his wife to fuck a black man so he could taste the black man's cum. Because they actually clean up after you finish. I actually nutted in a cuck's face.
Well, some do, some don't. But that's what I mean. Like, it's not always like that. And most of the time, these people are actually fucking racist. And I'm like, I don't want to be supporting them. I don't want to be supporting their content. But like I said, teach their own. Get your own bag. Like, if that's what you want to do, get your bag. I'm not going to stop anyone from doing that.
Because I did a race play scene. You would probably turn me down for it. I did a race play scene. I had a girl turn me down for this shit. Well, not turn me down for the scene.
I mean, I wouldn't. If that was your whole thing, if you only did race play shit, no, I wouldn't film with you. But I filmed with plenty of dudes who do the cuckolding thing, that do the Queen of Spades thing, that do all of that. Like, you know, like I said, I'm not going to stop anybody from getting their own bag, but I'm not going to do that with you. We can film other stuff. And as long as you don't try to promote it as your cuckolding Queen of Spades shit, like, I'm good, you know?
Oh, no. Like, okay, then. The story about the race play. She made a suggestion. I had no issue with it. Because, one, I get to talk shit back to her. So she can call me a nigga, but I get to call her every white name that's degrading in the book during this scene. That's hot to me. She said she had fans that was into it. And guess what? Believe it or not, my best-selling scene to this day has been that race play scene. Period.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing of it is like I told people.
Porn too.
Yeah. So to me, now believe it or not, actually transsexual engaged the one that really loved this scene. And I had black ones say they love that shit. That's the crazy part. Because believe it or not, a lot of black men are into that shit. See, they don't want to tell you that.
Yeah.
Just like it's a lot of black men.
Even the stuff with like dick drainers, like it kind of bordered on it. Like he obviously called me like a white slut, shit like that.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. But like I'm just not into super hard. Like he was fine. Like he didn't take it too far or anything. But I mean, at least for my personal taste, a lot of people do take it too far, and I'm just not into degradation of any kind in that way.
But see, it depends on what you challenge though. Like for example, if I know a girl's not a race play, we would never do it.
Right.
You feel me? It's the point being is that's the reason why we have the conversation about Boundaries. That's why I always bring it up in every interview and damn near every show. That's why it's important to know what type of scene a girl do. I always ask, okay, are you into anal? Are you into girls? Okay, then, if you into girls, before I even have you pair you with a girl, I'm going to show you the picture of the girl and y'all going to connect. Because if you wouldn't fuck her in your normal personal life, why the fuck would I think you fuck her on camera? And it's going to look good. Bullshit.
Well, to be fair, fucking a girl off camera is way different than fucking a girl on camera. I don't like filming girl on camera. I like fucking girls. I don't like filming girl. Because I don't like having to pretend to moan when she touches my boob or touches my thigh and shit like that. Like, and like real lesbian sex doesn't look good on camera because we're all like hunched over and shit. Like, it doesn't look, it's not all scissoring all fucking day long when it's real girl sex. Like, and I don't know, like head doesn't really do anything for me. Head does not do shit for me. So I hate having to lay there and pretend that it does anything for me.
There you go. That's why, that's why you asked the question, are you into girls?
Well, I am into girls. I'm 100% into girls, but
let me explain.
If she has a strap, I'm more willing to film it than if it's just like an eating out, scissoring type of scene. Because with a strap, I'm like, okay, I can actually feel something with a strap.
Yeah.
But with scissoring, I'm like, that's rubbing
the reason why
half inch thing.
You just said your pussy. Once again, about being authentic. Yeah. I seen a girl scene one time where I could clearly tell the girl was not into women. Why? Because she probably eating the pussy. She busy. She looking for a second and start thinking, you like that? You like that? You like that? You like that? Now the other girl went to town on her pussy, but she didn't give the same. And this,
I don't want to be putting in the work. Like, I know I can eat some fucking pussy. Like, I know I'm great at getting all kinds of head. So I'm not gonna put in the work if the other girl isn't.
Bingo. And it makes the scene look terrible. Just like the worst threesome that you can ever do is a threesome where the girls don't interact, in my opinion.
Yeah.
They run the train on you. That shit is not sexy. It don't even look good. Period. Because what the other girl doing while you fucking? Because if she's into other girls, if she's not into another girl, she's not gonna lick the dick while she's riding it. She's not gonna pull the dick out, suck it, and then put it back in. She ain't gonna do none of that. And that's part of the stuff that actually makes a threesome work. A girl guy threesome work. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, if you're not really into women that strong, no, you should never do a girl on girl because the shit ain't gonna look good.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, in my personal life, I am 100% into women, but just trying to make it look good on camera, I'm like, my whole thing with my content, I want to make content that I actually feel good in, that I'm actually like, I don't want my content to just be me 100% acting the entire time. So, and that's my thing. Like, I will never film anything that doesn't turn me on, like isn't something that I would want to do like in my personal life. And I would never film something that would have me feeling stupid as fuck. So, and there's, a few things that I'm like, I could never do that. I'd feel way too fucking stupid filming something like that. But, props to the girls that do film things like that. Hello?
Yeah, my phone died. I had to put it back on the charger.
Oh no! Yeah, we've been talking for a minute.
Yeah, man, we've been talking for an hour and 30 minutes, yo. Straight up, straight. And we've been talking about some good shit. You gave me the longest and best show.
Good.
This is why I love Baby Girl Gracie. This is why she is close to my heart, people.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Because that was a good conversation, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually wanted to have a conversation. I had a conversation before about Queen of Space and stuff like that. I do understand the racial connotation behind it and a lot of the stuff. or what have you. Period. It's just, to me, things that we try to argue is kind of cynical.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, it's what a person is into.
Right.
And it's like, how can I put this? And we have choices in this business of what we want to do. See, that's the kicker.
Yeah.
Period. Because you always hear about, even about, I don't want to be porn star because I got to fuck all these dudes. And no, you don't have to fuck a lot of dudes. You just have to fuck the right dudes.
Yeah.
Dudes that got a name, they got cachet, they are professional. Not Bob that live next fucking door out this bitch.
Yeah.
That you wanted the ID or the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
So shoot. So how you been dealing with the aftermath of our OnlyFans?
I mean, my OnlyFans has, I don't know. My OnlyFans has not been my main money maker for quite a few months at this point. So,
Yeah,
I mean, that's not really a good thing. It's not a good thing at all. I mean, I say that because my OnlyFans is doing worse and worse and worse. So it's not because I'm doing better with everything else.
Mm-hmm. Well, but see, the thing of it is, like I tell everybody, that's the reason why you have multiple platforms. Because the other, everything is promotion. The more you promote,
Yeah,
the
see, I
heavier you
promote
promote.
the fuck out of everything, and I pay for promotion every single fucking week, and I literally make no fucking money on OnlyFans. Like, if I'm being honest, like,
Yeah,
I make
but see,
an abysmal amount on OnlyFans.
and see, that's the other thing they don't never say. Not everybody makes money on OnlyFans. Some girls make more money with their mini vids than they ever will with their OnlyFans.
Oh, I
Some
don't
girls
make
make
more.
more money.
I absolutely don't make more
Pornhub.
money with my. I don't make. Nope. I don't make. I don't make. Technically, OnlyFans out of all my platforms makes me the most money, but it's an embarrassingly low amount of money compared to what I was making. And I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong because every fucking day gets worse and worse and worse. But I'm still promoting the fuck out of, like, I literally just, I'm almost at like 10K on my back on my new Twitter account in like 3 weeks. So, but I haven't made any fucking money on OnlyFans. My percentage gets higher and higher and higher every day. Like,
but see, here's the thing: you're learning a valuable lesson.
yeah, that I don't make any fucking money.
Oh no,
No
not
matter
that.
what I do, like I'm literally promoting my fucking ass off. I'm working my ass off. I'm making all this content, and I'm literally still not making any more money on OnlyFans. Like, and
Think
it's
about
so
this for
fucking frustrating.
think about this for a second. Look how much content I put out with the podcast. I don't make money with this podcast, but what the podcast have enabled me to do is to connect and make lasting business relationships, and it has helped increase my sales with the porn. I can't explain why, but it kind of did. But the podcasting itself, I probably do way more work than I ever did in porn. I can sit there and say that now. It's like I don't think it's a day I go by that I don't do an episode or record with somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what I was saying, back to the lesson that you're learning, is that this is a marathon, not a sprint. You're times because you're talking to a dude, and I'm gonna ask you this question: how long it took you to get your first sale when you first started? Your first sale.
Okay, so here's the thing. I had TikTok and I was making 10 to 15K a month just posting solo content. Just playing with my pussy. I was making $10,000 to $15,000 a month only because I had a TikTok account, and now I don't have a TikTok account because they took away 3 big accounts, and that's just way too frustrating to deal with, just making more accounts just to have them ripped away from you after you put in all the hard work to grow your following. So I just gave up on TikTok, and no matter what the fuck I do, I have never been able to make that TikTok money ever again. And I don't know, like, I literally don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, I literally promote the fuck out of, on Twitter and everything. Like, and it's just, it doesn't do anything for me. Like, on any platform, like ManyVids or anything, like, it doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, no, welcome to being the boss. Welcome to running the business. Trust me. The reason why I
No
asked
one
that
else is
question,
having these problems. Literally, no one fucking else is having these problems.
now, I'm gonna tell you this.
No one
This is
else
no
is doing what I'm doing is having these problems. Like maybe other girls that aren't getting bookings, they're having these problems, but I'm getting bookings that girls that have been in the industry are getting the same bookings as me. Like have been in the industry for much longer and have much bigger names. Like I'm getting the same exact bookings they are. Where the fuck's my following? Like I don't
get
know
at
what the
it.
fuck I'm doing wrong.
It's because it. Okay, how can I put this? Now, like I said, I use me for example. It took me a year to get my first check. Mind you, I've been in business 2 years prior to that. I didn't get my first sale for 6 to 8 months. You feel me? I didn't start really seeing money till year 5 of my career. You get where I'm coming from?
Okay, but like I was saying, like I was making all this fucking
Yeah,
money
yeah. Now, now,
stupid
now,
easily, and now I'm
now.
not. But there are plenty of other girls that don't have a TikTok account, that only promote on
Mm-hmm.
Twitter, that only promote on Instagram, just like me, and they're making and like I said, girls that are getting the same exact bookings that I'm getting. I'm working for the same exact websites they're working for. They are making so much more money than I am, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Like I literally don't know.
No, no. I'm about to tell you why they making more money than you. You don't do meet and greet. There you go.
They don't either. What do you mean meet and greets? I'm not gonna
They're a
fuck
fucking
fans. They don't.
lie. They're a fucking lie, babe. They do meet and greets.
No,
Don't
they
let them lie to you.
don't.
Trust me, they do.
No, they don't. They
They
don't.
don't do meet and greets. They don't do meet and greets in the way that a escort would.
And okay, meet and greets does not equal $30,000 a month on OnlyFans.
No, 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 no. Let me explain it what I mean by that. All right. Me and these girls, like when you see them girls go to Dubai, they're not going to Dubai for vacation, babe.
I'm not talking about girls that are going to Dubai. I don't know any girls that are going to Dubai.
No,
Virgo
no, no.
Peridot, I've worked on 3 of the same websites that she's worked on, and I
Who?
have nowhere near Virgo Peridot. I've been on 3 of the same
Oh,
exact
you know my
websites that
Virgo
she's been
Parade.
on.
You my Virgo Parade, baby, baby.
And
You
I
know,
have nowhere near, and not even just her. I'm just saying, like that was just the first name that popped into my mind.
yeah,
Obviously, she's been doing this for a while, like
yeah.
much longer than I have, but we're on the same
Mm-hmm,
exact websites. Like I'm, that's what I'm saying. Like she's been doing this for a long time, and like I'm not trying to brag or anything, but like I'm kind of proud that I'm able to be on websites that someone who's been doing this for a long time is on. But where
mm-hmm,
the fuck, like it's not equating to anything in my pockets. Like the
mm-hmm,
websites are making the money off of me, but like it's not equating to any followers on like OnlyFans or anything like that.
mm-hmm. It. I'm trying to give you something here. All right. What I'm trying to say to you is the business has its ups and downs. Like you said, you was making 15K when you had your TikTok, right?
Yeah, that was back in my last good
Oh,
month was February. I have not made a good amount of money on OnlyFans since February. No fucking joke. So it's been
okay.
a really long, rough patch.
You the way you sounded like you ain't made money in 3 years. That way you talking.
That's what it fucking feels like when I went from making 15K
Yeah,
a month on OnlyFans
yeah.
for 5 or 6
But
months.
but that shows you how quick the game changed, babe. Because I remember the same conversation was the shit when Cameron really was the shit before OnlyFans. Girls were sitting there telling me, yeah, when I first started Cameron, I was bringing in 40K, 30K. Then a year later, it dropped because once again,
But I'm doing more now. Like I don't. That's what I don't understand.
the reason why because I kept telling everybody the key to this business is a marathon, not a sprint. You're gonna have moments in this game where shit just ain't clicking. You have to keep going. You feel me? That's where passion comes from in this business. A lot of girls don't last past 3 years because they ain't got the passion for it. Because let me tell you why. Girls start feeling that. You feeling this way. How many years you been in it?
I've been doing this since April.
April. You're feeling this now. Most girls that start feeling this, guess what the first thing they do? They out. They're done. They're out the business. Right before, then all of a sudden, this what happens. When they get out the business, that's when it starts to hit. That's when the company start calling. I done made up my
Okay,
mind.
but
I don't want to do
I have the companies calling. Like I'm
it.
getting the bookings.
Now, let me finish. That's when they really start getting sales. Then that's when they either make the decision they gotta come back or say fuck it. You feel me? It's going to take time because baby, you in year 1. You feel me? Come back to me in year 3. Because trust me, you're going to see what you want to see. Things is going to pick up. Like
Okay,
I
but
keep
there are
saying.
plenty of other girls that are in year 1
And you
that
know the
are
difference between
doing way less than me and they're making way more
hold
money
on.
than me.
And you want to know the difference between men and women? Men, we don't worry about the next nigga but so much. Y'all pocketbook watch. That's the problem. That's the reason
Okay,
why so many girls.
I'm just trying to figure out where's the fucking disconnection. I'm doing the exact same thing. I'm in the exact same groups as them. I'm getting
Mhm,
more website bookings than they are. So why the fuck is it not equating? Like I'm not like, oh, I wish I was making her amount of money, blah blah blah. I'm like, I'm doing the same thing. Why am I not getting the same not the same result, but like why am I not getting better results? Like that's the most frustrating thing because I've been dealing
mhm,
with this since February. Like I've been
mhm,
pushing the fuck out of my Twitter account, my Instagram account since February, since I gave up on TikTok. And like my Twitter account fucking exploded. Like I gained 20K followers in like less than 2 months on my main account
mhm,
before I lost it. But my OnlyFans was stagnant the entire time. I did not like I've been stuck at 500 subscribers for months now. It does not move. Actually, if it moves, it goes down. Every once in a
mhm,
while, it dips down into the 400s, but
mhm.
it just has not moved. It has not moved, and that's the most
Yeah.
frustrating part. I'm like, I'm doing so much, like I'm putting so much work and time and effort, and it has not moved at all. So like, I guess it's nice that it's been staying consistent, so I can like, still rely on it a little bit, but
Mhm.
I'm like, why is it not popping off before? Because when I had TikTok, I had almost 2,000 subscribers, and
Well,
it's like
maybe you answer your own question. Maybe you need to get TikTok back.
that's not going to happen. That's literally not going to happen. I've had 3 accounts that they've ripped away from me. It's not.
Yeah.
They're not going to let me keep an account, and
Mhm,
it's way too fucking mentally frustrating to deal with
mhm.
losing big ass accounts that make you a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah. And see that why I tell see and guess the lesson you giving my viewers and girls who trying to break into business. It ain't that goddamn easy as y'all think.
No, it's
It's
really
not.
not.
And you
Especially
are
with
going
losing accounts and everything.
yeah, and you are going through what a business owner would normally go through. You like I said, you're a new business. All right. I'm not breaking you speak. You're technically a new business. No new business coming in makes millions. It takes time. Some girls
They
come out.
are. They
No, 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 no.
are.
Hear me out. There's girls that come in, they're killing it when they first come in. But then when year 2 hit, they kill. You understand where I'm coming from? I didn't seen
Okay, but
this.
I can kill it now and I'll kill it in year 2. Like, why the fuck am I not killing it now? Like, I know
Let
I'm
me
going to
finish.
kill it in year 2. I'm
Uh,
not going to quit.
yeah.
Like, I'm not planning on quitting anytime soon. So, or even in the next 10 fucking years. Like, my whole life plan is based off of
Mm,
being in the adult industry. So, I'm not planning on quitting anytime soon. So, like, I can pop off now and pop off later. That's no problem. Why the fuck am
mm.
I not popping off right now?
Yeah, but sometimes I'm trying to tell you, sometimes it takes time for the pop off. And girl, and the
But I already
biggest
had it.
nah, you ain't had it. You
I
think you had
did.
it.
I
You haven't had
did with TikTok. I did. And the thing is, I'm
oh, no, no, no,
making
no,
much
no.
better content
Talking
now. I'm making so much better content and much more content now than I ever was when I had TikTok. And no one gives a fuck.
uh
No
not
one gives a
not but
fuck. No one
see,
wants to subscribe ever.
that's the thing. You said when you was with TikTok, we're talking porn. You understand where I'm coming from? When you were dealing with TikTok, you wasn't doing porn heavy. You was moving like that of an influencer. You completely switched lanes. So but because like you said, you couldn't do but so much on TikTok, correct?
Yeah.
So switch lanes. It takes time for the lane to switch. Yeah, you're going to take, it's just like, okay, then let's use OnlyFans. When OnlyFans for sex workers, what made them change their mind? The money they fucking lost for switching. That's why you always hear these girls say, I can't do that because I don't want to lose my fan base. Because a simple switch can fuck you up in this business and you may not recover. What you're going through now is you rebuilding your base.
Yeah, I've been rebuilding for 8 fucking months with no fucking return.
Takes time. It takes time. That's why I tell everybody. Not everybody going to hit the same. You get where I'm coming from? Just like every male talent don't fuck the same. Every female talent, you can't fuck the same. You feel what I'm coming from? You know, what might make you come may not make the next girl come. You feel me? They don't come at all. There's some girls that squirt, there's some that don't. You feel me? It's just like I said, like I tell any girl, and this just advice I'm giving you, is realize, which you're already doing it, keep pushing. Eventually it's going to hit. And when it hits,
yeah, that's what people keep telling me. That's not hitting anytime soon.
And the reason why you're not seeing it, because you're not going to see it, because you're in the praying. Sometimes we can't. It's something that to give you another example. When I was doing music very heavy, when I was with my rap group, we didn't think we were doing shit. Come to find, the next thing that happened, we look in the Source magazine next to Blow Campus Hills, and we thought we weren't doing shit because we weren't making money. Sometimes it's not about money; it's about growth. It's about reach. When I got into
I'd rather have the money, honestly.
No, I get that, but sometimes the money will hit, and when it hits, it's right on time. When I started this, I know I won't
gonna make it's late at this point. Right on time would have been months ago.
Woman, you only been in for a couple of months. Stop.
Okay,
stop.
But I'm saying I'm doing things that people that are doing that have been in for years. I'm doing it.
These guys
within my first year
and got way more downloads than me. But yet I was able to get on a radio station. But yet I'm talking to Babygirl Gracie, which I keep saying this. If it wasn't for podcasts, some of you girls I wouldn't even never met, because if I hit you as male talent, you wouldn't have given the time of day. You feel me? So understand, like I said, and your reach is growing. The money's coming because you shot with Dick Drainer. A lot of companies. Yeah. The fans is getting to know you. They're still seeing you. They're still smelling you. You still got a new car smell on you. You feel where I'm coming from? It's going to take time. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to be frustrating as hell. It's going to make you pull your hair out. You feel me? But long as you keep thumping, long as you keep going, you're going to see it. Because this business is not made, put it this way, trust me, year 3, you're going to be making more money than you were year 1. I don't give a fuck if it's $100 more. You're making more. That's growth. You have grown within, you have done more since what? You say you started in what, March? You said February, right?
No, that's when I lost my TikTok account. Yeah, April was when I had my first website booking.
Okay then. But you started in the business of adult film. You've been in the business of adult film for what, a year, right? Going on a year.
Well, I mean, what do you mean by adult film? Because when I had my TikTok account, all I was doing was solo content.
Okay then, boom. When you became a full-fledged porn star, less than a year, correct?
Well, I wouldn't even consider myself a porn star, but like I said, I had my first website booking in April.
You know him.
I'm not a porn star. Porn stars in my book are mainstream. I'm a porn actress. I'll consider myself a porn actress, but I don't consider myself a porn star.
But you done shot mainstream to a certain extent.
No, I haven't.
Didn't you shoot with Woo Boys? Whoa Boys?
Whoa Boys? That's not mainstream to me. And I don't even know if they've even posted my content yet. And that's one of the websites I can't film anymore, right? Because people caught fucking feelings. So.
And you shot with Pog.com, right?
Yeah.
And technically, you also is in the good favor of a guy who has the ear of Plumper Pass and Ken. So once again, please explain me how you ain't grown, how you ain't had no
Okay, but
growth.
that's not mainstream. That's what I'm saying. That's not like
And
Brazers or Blacked or anything like that.
to get out the starting block, woman, you done ran out the starting block. Stop shortchanging yourself. I hate when you do that.
Okay,
Stop short.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm doing all this shit and it's not equating to any money on OnlyFans. Like that's literally been my entire fucking point this entire time. Is that I'm doing all this shit, I'm doing all this fucking work.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the website, I'm sure they're making a great amount of fucking money off of me. I'm not making money off of any of it because it's not equating to OnlyFans subscribers.
Okay. So with that being said, what's some of your thought process? Working on 2 hours out of this motherfucker. That's how good this show go. So what's your thought process then to change that?
I have no fucking idea. I don't have one. I have no plan. I don't fucking know because everything I've tried doing has not worked out. So now I'm like, I don't know what I could try next. Literally, the only thing I could try next is paying a manager or a promoter to do all that shit for me, which I really want to do if I can find a fucking person that can actually do it. But I tried working with a promoter for like a week a couple of months ago and it did not fucking work out at all. And so now it's like, okay, I kind of just like need a recommendation from someone who uses someone, uses a manager or a promoter or whatever. Like that's honestly what I've been trying to work on recently. And it would help when I'm traveling, like with bookings and stuff. Like it's hard for me to stay consistent with posting and everything. So that would be nice for that. But it's like I said, it's just finding someone that's worth it, that can actually like bring my page up and that won't take like a huge chunk of my income,
You do realize you're not the only female in the business going through this, right? Like it, but you ain't. I don't talk to enough of them. Same thing. You haven't talked to one girl that sit there and said, yeah, 500 on my OnlyFans, and I haven't seen that since. Barely make 500. Barely make 3. Some even told me 100. It happens. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whether it's good or bad, trust me. I've been there too, sitting there like, how I got to make more money on these sites, god dang it. And you spend time, you spend days of process how to do it. And telling you from experience, yeah, it eventually going to pick up. You just keep doing what you're doing. It'll eventually work. It'll eventually click. It just we don't have patience. I mean, we don't have patience.
It doesn't work out for everyone. Like that's my thing. It does not work out for everyone. You could have all the fucking patience in the world, and I could still be making the same amount of money on OnlyFans that I'm making now in 3 years. Doesn't fucking matter. Like not everyone just pops off and makes all this fucking money, and it's kind of stupid for me to just blindly believe that I could be one of those people when I have obviously like my past, experience doesn't make me feel very confident because I had it at one point and I was making a lot of money and I was potentially going to be making a lot more money, but then all that was ripped away from me and I wasn't able to stabilize it. Like I wasn't able to maintain it at all. Like it showed how completely dependent I was on TikTok and that I'm like literally nothing without my fucking TikTok account.
So I mean, like I said, I can't sit here and tell you anything that make you feel better per se. At best, I don't, because like I said, you talking to a dude that been here 20 years, and trust my word is gold. He'll pick up. I know it don't feel like it now. Trust me, because I almost before I got that sale, I was going to literally deactivate my account for clips and said, fuck this porn shit. Then I got a sale. Then I got another sale. Then I got a check. You feel what I'm saying? So it's going to, you're going to be frustrated. Anytime you run a business, you're going to be frustrated. Not every business is going to pop off. Not every business is going to pop off at first. Not every business is going to make a shitload of money at first. Some make a shitload of money at first and then end up becoming bankrupt and disappear 3 years. You feel what I'm saying? Because let's keep it 100. If OnlyFans kept on that path, do you think OnlyFans would have still been up? Nope. Why in the world you think they changed course? Because they saw they were about to lose all their money, 90% of it. And the celebrities weren't going to help them. And we wouldn't be talking about OnlyFans, and OnlyFans wouldn't even be around. Rude.com, which was one of the most profitable sites in the history of porn, went away. And there was the three, I call them the trilogy. Rude.com, Southern Charms, Clips for Sale. They were the first three sites that enable content creators to make money and you can put your shit up on. Clips for Sale is still here. Southern Charms, barely. Rude left. So a business can change in the blink of an eye. It don't take much. So that's why I said, you're doing right by continuing your growth. Because sometimes that's what we got to look at as our growth. Because sometimes we can't look at the money, because we look at the money, you're going to drop. It's the growth and the persistence and being consistent. You feel what I'm saying? And then before you know it, you back seeing that money. Before you know it, you making better money. You feel what I'm saying? It's just, I tell girls, calm down. You in year one. You having year 3 panic in year 1. You're doing, I'm telling you from experience, you're doing damn great for year 1. I may not know your pockets, but for the optics, you're killing it. The money is coming. And 2, I keep saying this, it doesn't hurt that you actually is drop dead gorgeous in the face on top of that booty. You actually have a marketable look, boo. You feel me? So trust me, more people work with you because you're still building your cachet. You can't expect to see year 3 money in year 1. You can't expect to have the same cachet that some of these girls that have been doing it longer than you to have. I don't even care if she's been doing it 3 months longer than you. She's still 3 months longer than you in the business. There's girls right now looking at you saying, I hate that bitch because she getting all these damn gigs and I can't get shit. And they might be smaller than you. They might consider themselves better looking than you. You feel me? I know what I'm saying is a bunch of bullshit. I get it. But the point being is, I'm here to tell people the proof is in the pudding because I'm proof in it. I'm testimony. And any of these producers will tell you, it takes time. I've seen girls come in, the big one, they killed it. I'm talking about shot for everybody. Year 2, they're gone. We don't see them no more. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. You're making it away year 1. It's year 1. You feel me? What if next year you booming? I'm gonna play this for your ass next year. When you booming and making money, I'm saying, remember you were saying this?
Okay, when I'm exactly the same, I'll play it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it. And you gonna be like, because I'll never forget Miss Star. And then we got to close this out because it's getting late. And damn it, we'll go for 4 hours because I see me talk all night. Miss Star used to talk about she couldn't find male talent. She couldn't do shoots. She couldn't find nobody. Nobody come work with this and third because she lives in Pittsburgh. The past 3 months, she done did a shitload of content, done did a gangbang, done shot, and then got a shitload of content. Her site doing pretty decently. Oh, and she done went to Vegas, California, and fucking Florida. And all this in the past 6 months. But at the beginning of the fucking year, no lie, she was saying, I don't know, this business, guys don't want to come this way. Then all of a sudden, shit changed within a blink of an eye. That's all it takes.
Okay, but see, I already had that blink of an eye experience when I was making a bunch of fucking money on TikTok.
Oh, it goes opposite.
I got it all taken away from me. Yeah, so that's already happened for me. It's not gonna happen again. Like, because I had the blink of an eye moment when my TikTok first took off in the first place back in October. That was my first moment when I was like, oh shit, okay. And now it's all gone.
Trust me,
not coming back.
You have way more blink of an eye coming because this is the world. It's fate. A path. You feel me? Trust me. I'm looking forward. Of course, me and you're gonna be coming back, Patreon and all that. But I'm going to take note of this, and I want all my listeners is listening to this damn near 2-hour show that we're giving you. Welcome. I want y'all to put a pin in this episode. And when we come back and you hearing a totally different Gracie, I want y'all to go to her Twitter, DM her, tweet her, and say, I remember when you said this episode. You said you already had your blink eye moment. And it went the other way. It went the good way. Because it happens. Too many times, babe. Seen it too many times. And the reason why I know it is because you're humble with your shit. You don't have an ego. You're not a bitch. You're very professional. So you're going to win. Be patient, that's all.
I really fucking hope so.
Most definitely. Now, with that being said, let's get some followers on your shit. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Well, my new Twitter account is Babygirl Gracie, BABYYGIRLGRACIE. I can spell Babygirl Gracie with 2 Y's. My Instagram is still Babygirl Gracie, BBYGRLGRACIE. OnlyFans is the same as my Instagram. Yeah, all that. You can find all my links on Twitter and Instagram too. I'm not gonna say all of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you what's funny. It was crazy. I'm just gonna be honest. I didn't even feel like doing no shows today. And it's funny how every time I do a show with Baby Gracie, it brings me back. It brings me up. That's why I love doing shows with you, Mama. Straight up.
Well, I love
and I
you
hope to
too.
do
I
many more.
appreciate it.
Most definitely. And y'all be hearing more from her. And
Yeah.
and so and I'm saying this now and I'm manifesting. She's gonna be making money and she's gonna be making a lot of money very soon. And to make sure that y'all need to go and purchase her scenes. She got some fire fucking shit, people.
Right?
Fire
It's great content.
I'm telling you. And with that being said, life is a learning experience. With the point experience, you didn't learn anything. Smoke this over. Thank you for coming to the lounge, baby.
Thank you for having me.